Be strong.
Why on Google?
Have you heard about Ungoogle?
No, what is Ungoogle?
Ungoogle is a movement that encourages people to stop using Google products and services.
Interesting. Why do people want to stop using Google?
There are several reasons, such as privacy concerns and the company's control over user data.
I see. What alternatives do people use instead of Google?
They use other search engines like DuckDuckGo, email providers like ProtonMail, and browsers like Firefox.
Do these alternatives offer better privacy?
Yes, most of them focus on user privacy and don't track user data like Google does.
That sounds good. What about other Google services like Google Maps or Google Drive?
There are alternatives for those too. For maps, you can use OpenStreetMap, and for cloud storage, you can use Nextcloud.
Are these services as good as Google's?
They may not be as polished, but they do offer a similar functionality without compromising privacy.
I'll have to try some of these alternatives. Is it hard to switch from Google?
It can be a bit challenging at first, but once you get used to the alternatives, it becomes easier.
I'm worried I'll miss some features from Google services.
It's true that some alternatives might not have all the features of Google, but they often have their own unique features.
How do I start the process of ungoogling?
You can start by identifying the Google services you use and finding suitable alternatives for them. Then, slowly transition to these alternatives.
What if I have a lot of data stored in Google services?
You can export your data from Google and import it into the new services. Many alternatives provide tools to make this process easier.
That's helpful. I'm concerned about my friends and family who still use Google. Can I still communicate with them?
Yes, you can still communicate with them. Many alternatives offer compatibility with Google services, so you won't be completely cut off.
Good to know. Are there any downsides to ungoogling?
Some people might find it inconvenient or feel like they're missing out on certain features, but the benefits of increased privacy often outweigh these drawbacks.
I'll definitely consider it. Do a lot of people support the Ungoogle movement?
It's a growing movement, and more people are becoming aware of the issues related to using Google and other tech giants.
I never realized there was so much to consider. Thanks for telling me about this, Alex.
You're welcome, Leah. It's important to make informed decisions about our online privacy.
Are there any resources or communities online that can help me with the ungoogling process?
Yes, there are many forums, blogs, and websites dedicated to helping people ungoogle. You can search for them and find useful tips and guides.
That's great. Are there any risks to using these alternative services?
Like with any online service, there can be risks. It's important to research the alternatives and ensure they have a good reputation for security and privacy.
I'll keep that in mind. Can ungoogling also help reduce digital clutter and distractions?
Yes, some people find that using alternative services helps them focus on what's important and reduce time spent on unnecessary features or ads.
That's another good reason to consider ungoogling. Have any major companies or organizations joined the Ungoogle movement?
While some companies and organizations might not explicitly support the Ungoogle movement, many are increasingly prioritizing privacy and offering alternative solutions to Google products.
It's good to see that privacy is becoming more important. Do you think more people will stop using Google in the future?
It's possible. As privacy concerns continue to grow, more people might start seeking alternatives to Google and other tech giants.
I hope so. Our online privacy is important, and we should all take steps to protect it. Thanks for sharing all this information, Alex. I'll definitely look into ungoogling more.
You're welcome, Leah. If you have any questions or need help with the process, feel free to ask. Good luck with your ungoogling journey.